Hey, what's going on, my beautiful people? I am coming to do a reflection of my makeup challenge, and actually today is day 10, and I did try to record my reflection a couple days ago, but it was just too long and I don't really want to edit it, so I'm going to do the condensed version. So basically, I have learned about myself with this challenge is I don't know if I'm neutral by accident or neutral because I really like the golds and the browns and stuff like that. Because I have noticed it don't matter what palette, if it's a palette, it don't matter what palette I pick up, whether it's the 180 or this palette or whatnot, or even when I did my look for my Profusion palette, which I think it was like day 3 or something like that, I always go for the brown colors. And I think the reason for that is because I don't want to say necessarily I'm scared, but I don't know what the look is going to look like if I choose to use colors. Now, I don't mind colored looks or bold looks or anything like that, but I just don't want it to be too much, since if I have to, you know, work that day. And one of the things I did notice when I didn't have to work, I did enter, you know, contest looks. And of course, you know, those looks weren't neutral. But if I wasn't entering those contests, I wouldn't have did a look for that day. I wouldn't have had makeup on that day, because I don't know. I realized, like, on my off days, I guess I just don't want to feel like, I really don't want to do anything. And I guess makeup is one of them too. I guess makeup falls into that category also. But yeah, as far as like my looks go, I really think I always do browns and looks like this because I'm not sure or scared of how bold my look is going to look like during the week. Well, not during the week, but since I have to go to work. So I think that is one of the major things I have found out with doing this challenge is, I guess you could say in a way, I'm kind of like a neutral girl by accident, I guess. But I really do like golds and browns and stuff. But yeah, that's one of the major things I have found. Another thing I found out, it wasn't so much of a challenge. Well, not challenge, but not so much of a, I don't know how to say it, but I really found out that I don't need any lip glosses or lipsticks. Like, I always been, well, I'm started getting into lipsticks just now, but even before me getting into makeup, I was into glosses. I was like a gloss fanatic. I am a gloss fanatic. Love lip gloss. Love it. And yeah, I have to throw some away, you guys. Yeah, I had to throw some away because it was just nasty and gooky, and it separated, just didn't look right. But yeah, that's another thing I found out during this challenge, as if I really needed a challenge to do that. But yeah, I would say, what else? Pretty much basically that's it. And also another thing I'm trying to figure out, and I know there's no right or wrong to makeup, but I am trying to learn how to pair my blush with my eyes. Meaning, like, because I know you could pick a color to complement your eyes, or to not, I know you don't want anything that bright on your cheeks if you don't want to take away from your eye or whatnot. But yeah, but basically I'm trying to figure out how to do the whole blush thing, because when I pick a blush, it just really depends on what I really want to wear. It has nothing to do with the eyeshadow color or nothing like that. But like I said, I know there's no right or wrong to makeup, but that's one of the things, you know, I'm trying to figure out now. This week challenge for myself was just to use the 88 warm palette, because when I got the palette or purchased the palette, the intentions were for me to just use this for work, and I only did maybe like 4 different looks with this palette since I've had it, and I had it for quite a while now. I say over a good 5 months. So, but as you can see from this look today, I didn't use this palette. Oh, and that was another thing. If I'm not used to something, meaning like when I look at a palette like this or whatever, I've learned that I get overwhelmed, meaning I'm not sure what colors to pair with what it's going to look like, what should I put on the lid versus the crease, versus if I had a small palette or quad or whatever. If I had something like this, then, you know, I don't have that many options. It's real quick for me to figure out, or, you know, the placement of the shadow. Where can I put it? You know, so it could be, you know, have a nice look. Or if I have single eyeshadows, then, you know, putting a couple of them together to create an eye look. So yeah, that was another thing I learned about myself doing this challenge, is when I have a palette like this, and I think that ties into the reason of me doing a neutral look all the time when I use a palette of this nature. So yeah. Oh, so getting back to what I was saying, because y'all know I be jumping around a lot. I was supposed to do this look or use this palette for my whole entire week. I will try next week, starting next week, to do nothing but looks out of this palette and go from there and see how, you know, how that works out. And to be honest, you guys, today I was like, you know what, I don't even want to do this anymore. Like, I gave up. But I think it was not so much of me doing the makeup challenge. I think it's just so much of me and YouTube, period, and needing a break or wanting a break or whatnot. So yeah, but I think I might do a little break after my contest is over, so we'll see. So yeah, enough of that. I'm about to start rambling. As always, you guys, be blessed, stay encouraged, and most of all, you stay beautiful. Peace out, one love.